All right, let's do this. What up, guys? It's Andy. Welcome back to another episode on Painfully Honest Advice. In this video, I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys the five growth stocks that I'm buying that I believe have easily 2x potential over the next 6 months. Now, these stocks I am going to be buying throughout the month of December in my portfolio. All these stocks are going to be focused around growth. I like to focus on growth stocks in my portfolio. My overall strategy is a long-term strategy. The plan is to hold on to these stocks for at least the next 5 years, but it's also to go ahead and focus on 10x returns over those next 5 years, and ultimately it is to have even higher returns than that. So I like to focus on huge growth stocks, but with obviously watching the downside of it as well. So these are not going to be as risky as some of the other plays, meaning that these are going to be mid-sized to large-sized companies that I'm investing in my portfolio. Now, if you're new to this channel, I do focus on investing basically anything to do with making money and making passive income. So if you like any of that content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel down below. But guys, we're not going to waste any more time here. Let's go ahead and jump into these 5 stocks. With the first one, that is going to be in the metaverse, and this is going to be a metaverse play, and this is going to be with Roblox. Now, here's the thing with Roblox. I love this company. This is truly one of the innovators when it comes down to the metaverse. They were one of the first players in the metaverse. They're also the largest player, and they're the number 1 player that is doing anything that's related to the metaverse. Now, obviously, we know that Facebook changed their name to Meta, and Facebook's looking to invest a lot of money in the metaverse, but I believe that Roblox, because of their branding, because more people do like Roblox, and because they are also focused around their content creators who are the ones that are actually making the games, they have a very, very good and solid foundation. And I believe that Roblox is going to keep on growing, especially as the metaverse grows. And even though Facebook is spending a ton of money in this category, I still believe that Roblox is going to keep the crown and they're going to stay number 1 in the metaverse. I do like Roblox a ton, and that's why I'm going to be adding on to this strategy, because I believe as far as the metaverse goes, we're purely just in the first innings. Now, with Roblox, you can go to concerts in the metaverse. You can go ahead and meet up with your friends, have entertainment in the metaverse, also play games in the metaverse. Plus, with Roblox, guys, you as the content creator can go ahead and actually create your own game on this platform. And there's a lot of tutorials and a lot of videos on YouTube that you can actually watch if you want to go ahead and create your own game. So I like this from that perspective as well, because as there's more content creators, there's going to be more and more people that are going to go ahead and go onto this platform to play different games that content creators have created. So very excited for the future with Roblox. I do believe that they have a lot of upside potential. Also, as they get into maybe play to earn games where you can actually earn something in the games and actually be making actual money by converting that over to US dollar, and be making some legit money from playing video games as well. I do believe that that is going to be the future. So this is going to be the first one. Very excited for this one. Now, jumping into the second one. This is a position that I recently added in the portfolio, and I already believe that I might be up about 2x on this one, but I do believe that this still has 2x potential from here. This is going to be with Rocket Labs. Now, Rocket Labs is a play in the space sector. Basically, guys, Rocket Lab has had over 21 successful launches into space. And guess what? There's only one other company that has had that many successful launches into space, and that's going to be with SpaceX. Now, because SpaceX is a private company and you have to be an accredited investor to invest in them, unfortunately, I'm not an accredited investor. So I'm picking the second best company out there that's in the space field, and that's going to be with Rocket Lab. I do believe that the space sector is a bit quiet lately, and as more and more companies like Blue Origin, like Virgin Galactic are getting into the space, and the space sector is going to keep on growing, this is a company to watch out for. this is a company that I believe is undervalued right now, especially because they've had so many successful launches and they're doing all the right things. I've watched a bunch of videos on their CEO. I do believe in his vision for space. He wants to go ahead and diversify into different categories that they can go ahead and make money and have different contracts in the private sector as well as different contracts with the government and with NASA. So I am a believer that this is a sector that has potential for great growth in the next 5 to 10 years. So this is one that I'm heavily investing into right now. Now we are going to go ahead and jump into the third stock. Now this is actually a brand new play that I recently just added in my portfolio, and this is going to be with Trade Desk. Now Trade Desk is a digital advertising firm. Basically, they have a retention rate of over 94%. Trade Desk goes ahead and finds you the best price on the different categories that you want to go ahead and advertise on. Let's say that you want to go ahead and advertise on billboards, or you want to go ahead and advertise on Facebook or on one of the other social media platforms. With Trade Desk, they actually go ahead and find you the best price. They don't go ahead and buy the advertisement first and then sell it to you. They will actually go ahead and find you the best price once you go ahead and create your plan. And the nice thing and the best thing that I like about Trade Desk is they can actually go ahead and show you your ROI, or your return on investment, on your advertising dollars. That is very, very big. Trade Desk has their own algorithms, and basically they have their own intellectual property that they can actually go ahead and narrow it down and tell you how much rate of return that you've got on your investment and how much you've spent on advertising. So that's huge, because I've spent a lot of money in the past. There's one year where I spent over $30,000 on just one of my businesses, just on advertising. And guess what? At the end of the day, I have zero idea if I made even $1,000 return on my $30,000 that I spent. So with Trade Desk, they will actually show you how you are making money, and they have algorithms behind the scene that can actually tell you, hey, this is how much traffic that you've got from this type of advertising. And that's awesome, because when it comes down to advertisements, it is extremely hard to see your ROI. So I like this company. They have over a 94% retention rate, which is awesome. I mean, that is very, very good for an advertising company, and I believe that this company will be a giant in the space. They're gonna be competing with the Googles of the world, with the YouTubes of the world, with the Facebooks of the world. So this company has a great vision for growth, and they believe that they're in their own sector, meaning that they believe that they can outtake Google and they can outgrow Facebook. So we'll see, but still excited for this company. So this is going to be the third stock that I'm investing into. Now jumping into the fourth one here that I'm going to be investing into is going to be with Square. Now, here's the thing. Square and Jack Dorsey, love the guy, everything he's doing. He's probably one of the hardest working CEOs out there. I do like investing in companies, as you guys can tell, that are founder based, and basically the founder is still at the helm that's running these companies, because with those companies, I believe they have a lot more growth potential, because founders can take a lot more risks. But with Jack Dorsey and with Square, I'm very bullish on this company, because they are getting into digital wallets. Plus with Square, Jack Dorsey's talked about where you can go ahead and easily mine cryptocurrency and mine Bitcoin on their platform, which would be huge, because it would bring mining to the average investor. Plus, Jack Dorsey has a lot of plans around cryptocurrency. He wants to be able to go ahead and use Bitcoin for payments. And if he's able to do that on a global scale, or even on a smaller scale, and grow that, that's going to be huge for Square and for the cryptocurrency space as well. So I'm a believer in Jack Dorsey. I do like Square. I believe that they have a lot of potential with DeFi, with all the different things that they're doing on their platform to go ahead and launch banking products, to go ahead and launch other ways that people can go ahead and invest. And now let's go ahead and jump into the fifth one. The fifth one I've actually been losing a decent amount of money on. this is probably one of my worst investments so far, but I still do believe in this company, guys. And this company is going to be Lemonade. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to be fully transparent with you guys. I've probably lost about 50% of my overall investment in Lemonade, but I'm still bullish on Lemonade. I'm going to go ahead and focus on dollar cost averaging into this stock throughout the month of December to go ahead and reduce my overall cost basis in Lemonade, because in my opinion, the insurance industry is one that can be disrupted. And especially as Lemonade can go ahead and figure out the best pricing model on their newly introduced product, which is the auto product. And as Lemonade can go ahead and grow in the auto insurance sector within the insurance space, I believe as long as they can price this out correctly, they are going to have huge growth potential. Now, Lemonade can't currently offer auto insurance in all 50 states. They're only offering auto insurance and testing it out in certain states. So I believe as they're able to go ahead and roll this out in other states, and as they're able to go ahead and get more price competitive, this could be huge. Because with Lemonade, unlike the traditional insurance companies, Lemonade can actually go ahead and change the price a lot quicker. And usually with insurance companies, to go ahead and change their price and change the algorithm, it can take anywhere from 2 weeks to a month just to go ahead and implement a price change. With Lemonade, they can go ahead and change the price 20 times overnight. So they have algorithms behind the scenes, they have intellectual property behind the scenes that they can go ahead and basically change the price on their products and become more competitive as they're learning and as they're getting new data. So I'm still very bullish on Lemonade. They have a great product in my opinion, a great brand in my opinion, plus they're focused globally. They're not just focused on taking over the US or taking over in Canada and becoming the largest player. They're focused globally. They're growing in Europe. They're growing overseas in many other places as well. So very, very bullish on Lemonade. And this is one that I'm going to be adding on to just to get my cost basis a little bit lower throughout the month of December. But guys, these are going to be the 5 growth stocks that I believe have 2x potential in the next 6 months. But I'm gonna leave it at that for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this type of content and you wanna help a brother out here, don't forget to smash that like button, as it really does help me out, keep me motivated to keep producing more content like this. But thanks again guys for watching. We will see you at the next one.